First of all, Jochen Schümann, welcome to Malta.
Thank you.
700 miles from Trieste, lot of land influences. It's a straight line, but come on, it's a bit more difficult than that, isn't it?
No, it was not straightforward at all. We passed a lot of systems that made it quite difficult, especially in the Adriatic Sea. I would say at least like 7 different systems we passed with 7 to 40 knots, all upwind, unfortunately. And only when we passed the very bottom of Italy, then it became reaching and downwind finally here for the final welcome. Now it was an enjoyable trip in the end, but quite hard in between.
And tell us a little about why you decided to do this race. Why is Esimit Europa 2 uniting Trieste and Valletta?
I think the Bacolana, which is quite a famous regatta in the Adriatic Sea, is kind of a home regatta for the Croatians, Slovenian, and especially the Italians. And I think the Middle Sea race is the Middle Sea race, and it's Malta. And I think we usually do both of those, and we want to connect them. And I think we had great help from both yacht clubs organizing that record, and I hope we can invite other boats to do this record distance in the future.
Okay, and the Rolex Middle Sea race starts on Saturday. You've got a few days to prepare. What are you going to do with your time, Jochen?
Oh, there's a long list. We made a short list of jobs to do before the start, and the short list got quite long. So we had obviously in 40 knots, there's a few little things happen on the boat. We have to do a lot of work to be ready for the start time on Saturday.
Okay, and if you could say one word to describe the 700 miles you've just done, what would that word be?
We can do better next year.
Okay, I'll let you have a few. That's fair enough after 700 miles. You think it's a record that can be broken?
Oh, sure. I'm sure that we can definitely break it, and I guess some other big boats, especially with a better wind direction, even good 70-footers, can beat the record easily.
And looking forward, I'm sure you've been concentrating on this. Just tell us about the Rolex Middle Sea race. What interests you as a sailor about that race?
No, I think it's one of the classic races in the Mediterranean Sea. And actually coming here to Malta again is just fantastic. You see the big walls, you see the light on the walls, you see the narrow entrance, and actually we just remembering or admiring how the old sailors managed to bring their ships into these ports. So no, that's part of history, part of sailing, and I think it's good to do these classic races.
Thank you very much, Jochen Schümann, skipper of Esimit Europa 2.
Thank you, we feel very welcome here.